Hi, everybody. My name is Lisa Ascalise, the inventress. My business is Inventing A to Z. At Inventing A to Z, I work with clients to take their products from concept to fruition, from a napkin idea all the way to the marketplace and everything in between, the right way. If you want to contact me, email me, lisa@inventingatoz.com. My website, inventingatoz.com. This is Lisa Ascalise, the inventress. I'm the CEO and founder of Inventing A to Z and the Inventress podcast. Well, today I'm super excited because I have one of my favorite people on the planet, and that's real. I know I say that a lot. But today I have my daughter, Brittany Abbate, on our podcast. Brittany.
Hi, Ma.
Hi, honey. It's been so long since we've been on a show together.
I know. And I love how you paused because you were going to say Ascalise, but you switched it last minute. Because legally, it's still Ascalise, but according to Facebook and Instagram, it's all about Abbate.
Hashtag all about the Abbate.
Yep.
Well, sweetheart, since you last been on the show, you're married. You were not married when you were on the last podcast.
No, I was.
Were you?
Yeah, we did something. I don't think it was the podcast. No, it was the podcast. We did our 100th episode.
Oh, that's right. No ginkgo biloba today.
It's going to be a year in October. So
that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So let's talk about Brittany. What's happening?
Well, same old stuff. I still work for POAC Autism Services. That's a nonprofit I work for, benefiting basically everyone, educators, family members. We cater to the adults and children with autism. Been doing that 3 years, going on 4 years in October, helping you out, just doing a bunch of stuff, working on my fitness journey, body transformations, my mental transformations, being positive. We're trying to have a baby right now, so that's the next fun thing we're working on. So it's all good.
It's all about grandma.
Yep, that's right. Car seats.
I can't. Car seats everywhere. Car seats for everybody. Don't
You get a car seat. You get a car seat.
You get a bassinet. I get a crib. So I have to brag. Can I brag about something?
Go ahead.
Okay. So I want you to tell the whole world that you are going to be an national and international star.
Okay.
So let's.
It might not be international, but
international.
I think it's national. So to be brief, those of you who don't know me, I suffered from severe eczema my entire life. And I recently came upon this, or my dermatologist recommended me this steroid called Dupixent. It's an injectable, and I've been taking it for about 3 years. It's the most amazing product. It's not a steroid. It just kind of lowers your immune system a little bit, but it completely cleared my skin. I love this product. So long story short, I'm an ambassador for Dupixent, meaning I can do testimonials and do focus groups about it. And they selected me out of maybe like a few other people to be on a commercial for Dupixent. And if those of you who have cable have seen the commercials already, they're just doing it now. They're picking real people to be in these commercials, the ones that actually were affected. And you want to see normal people on commercials, and it's really nice to see. And I want to tell my story and what I experienced. So that's all going to happen. We're going to film in California at the end of July. And I'm not going to tell you the one line I have. You're going to have to wait and see. It's just one line, but it's the best line. And those of you who watch Seinfeld, it's like these pretzels are making me thirsty. And I really have to sell it. So that's going to be really fun.
You go. That's a no-brainer. You got that, sweetheart. Look at that face. You know, and you think about it. Brittany, your skin it was so upsetting how terrible the eczema got. And believe me, you sharing with other people, and I know a lot of people suffer with eczema who are listening out there, probably going, this sounds like something for me. And we're not selling the commercial right now, by the way. But your skin was raw, red, and it wasn't your diet because, I mean, you watched everything you ate. You know, you were down to water for the most part, right? And it still affected your skin. So some of this I think is 100% hereditary. I had eczema growing up. I still get breakouts every once in a while. And for me, I found out that it was too much acid in my body. So for me, when I take out the acid, take out the lemons, and take out, like too much tomato sauce, I feel like it's calmer. It's calmer.
Yeah, everyone's different. Mainly it's an autoimmune condition when you suffer from eczema. It's a lot involving your gut health. You could have leaky gut or something like that. I have started taking probiotics and having apple cider vinegar in the morning because it's very good. You have to, your gut health is important to you. It affects the whole body. But I'm not, I've been on Dupixent for so long. I'm still doing the right steps just in case if I have to ever get off of it.
Right.
But it was life-changing. Like I tried everything. We had to do UVB treatments, oatmeal baths, doing 5-minute showers, doing warm, like the whole thing. It just wasn't working. And it got worse as I got older, which is crazy enough. It was all over my body instead of different parts. It's spread all over the place.
Right.
So now that it's under control, I'm very happy and blessed that I got to be a part of this. And I just want to, send out the message to everyone that you'll be okay. This stuff works and you'll be so much better for it. So that's the plan for July. And I'll probably let everyone know when the commercial will air, and I'll just laugh because those of you who have seen any type of commercial, I'm going to be doing some type of activity in slow motion,
dramatic.
Before and afters. Right. Thanks to this, I can now do this. And it's going to be so funny just because it's, me, and I'm going to be there and I'll be like,
It's very, very funny. That text that you sent out to all your brother and your sister, of course, everybody just laughed because we know what your line is going to be like.
Yeah.
We know the line. But I have to say, Brittany, I'm so proud of you for you talk about good health inside and out. What you've been doing over the last, how long is it now? A year?
Yeah.
A year, really taking care of your health, eating all of the right things, exercising, and, sometimes twice a day, doing your runs and your gym. You've been an incredible inspiration for me and for so many people out there who are watching your transformation.
Thanks, Mom. Yeah, it started during COVID with quarantine. I did a challenge for 75 days. It was a hard challenge, but it was rewarding. And I always exercise. I never played sports besides tennis, but I never stuck to exercising. And it was mainly my diet. Now I have a CrossFit coach. She actually does my nutrition. So she's been fantastic.
Yeah.
Working with her has really changed everything, and very grateful for her. And it's been great. And I tell people, just start off doing cardio, walk. You don't have to do anything intense like CrossFit. Just, don't eat past 8 p.m., drink a lot of water, do a shot of apple cider vinegar before you have your morning coffee.
Or put it in water, right? You could also dilute it.
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
Right, right.
Take it. I don't take shots of it. That's what you do.
I do.
I can't.
I still burn.
It burns.
It does, but it feels good at the same time. I feel like it's working when it's burning. Like it feels like I'm burning off the calories.
It's like Head and Shoulders. If it's tingling, that means it's working.
That's right. That's right. So
Yeah.
tell them about your 75-day challenge.
That was in the beginning of quarantine. So you can look this up. It's a well-known challenge. 75 days, no alcohol, no cheat meals. You have to read a non-fictional book that you can learn from. Do 2 workouts a day. The workouts have to be 45 minutes. It could be whatever. So
total. So 45 in total, or you're 45 and 45?
Yes.
For that reason, I'm out.
Exactly. See,
I'm only kidding.
It's hard. It's a very hard challenge because especially no cheat meals, no sugar,
Yeah, that's hard.
And I would wake up at 6. I do a YouTube workout for 45 minutes, nothing special. And then I would walk around the block. So I do like 2 miles around the block. You don't have to overexert yourself. Whatever workout, just make sure, your heart rate is up,
Right.
And that's it. The other thing is finding the time to do it. I woke up early so I can do it before I do anything else. And then I'll do the other workout after work or just in between.
You find the time though. When you really want to do something, you find the time. You carve it out. We got 24 hours in a day, right? You figure out the time.
And if you're dedicated and you want it badly enough, it's going to happen. You're going to slip. You're going to have ups and downs. I've been through all of it. I always tell people I call it a fitness journey. I don't like to call it weight loss. I've been like Oprah, up and down. I love bread, like that whole thing.
I love bread.
Yeah, like the commercial. Yeah. What was it? Weight Watcher? I think it was Weight Watchers.
Yeah, it was her Weight Watchers commercial.
Yeah. I've done it all. I've slipped. I've been upset. Like I'm never gonna do. Just keep going, and consistency is the best, and support. I did this challenge with 2 of my very good friends, and we were dedicated with each other. We were in a group chat. Keep each other accountable, and it's definitely worth it. It's not instant gratification. It's definitely slow paced thing. Keep going. You will have your ups and downs. Don't stare at the scale. Go by how you feel. And it's great. It's really good. So I'm still going along with that, making sure I'm healthy. Now I want to prepare my body for my future child.
Yes.
That's mainly
folic acid.
Taking the I'm doing prenatals. It has folic acid in it.
That's right. That has everything.
Yeah. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm still going strong.
That's good advice, Brittany. That is such good advice. The whole determination to succeed thing, and explaining that you're going to fall off, because a lot of people will fall off no matter what you're doing, right? I think this translates into anything anybody's trying to do. Just don't beat yourself up over it. Get back up and try it again. It's okay, right? We all fail. We all fail at certain things that we're trying to do, but just keep on going. I love your support system too. I love having that team, because having whether it's one partner going with you or not, you like you said, you make each other accountable. And then you have your wonderful husband who is just so supportive, with everything that you do. You getting up early, going to sunrise events and
workouts
to work out. Amazing. And for you to be able to get up and do that is really
listen, I would never be able to do that without my good friend Jen. She would just text like, okay, let's go. And I was pissed. I was so mad. I'm like, oh, I hate you. But I got up, and it's worth it because you're working out and you're watching the sunrise on the beach. And afterwards you get coffee. It's great.
Yeah.
I love it.
You get your favorite coffee, right?
Yeah. It's the best.
Rook?
Of
course. They don't know about Rook.
It's only in Monmouth County. Rook is only in Monmouth County.
Do you know I've still never had it. I've never had it. You
never sipped out of my cup?
No.
There's so many different blends and roasts, and there's ice and all that stuff. I gotta bring it over.
Yeah, you don't have you don't put cream in yours though.
Oat milk.
Wait, you put oat milk, right? That I haven't had either. I've had the almond.
almond I find sweeter than oat milk. Oat milk is almost a little bit thicker. It's more in calories and carbs, but it's, you know, it's a splash. I just have a splash of it.
Yeah. So what else is going on? You're working out tonight. You're going to the gym. You're going to what is you go to 3 different gyms, right? Or two now.
Well, now I don't want to make it seem like I'm so like pretentious. I go to all these gyms. So I was going to different gyms because my one gym was relocating and all that stuff. I go to CrossFit in the Atlantic Highlands, and then I go to a place called Sets. They're in different locations. One's in Freehold, Jackson, and Old Bridge. It's all in New Jersey. That's like a hybrid boot camp. Groups of people are there. There's different circuits you do, and I love that. So my personal opinion, when you're exercising, obviously you need to trick your muscles. You can't do the same thing every time. CrossFit activates certain muscles and cardio and weight training. And then boot camp is more so cardio, same thing, weight training, but it's more cardio based. And you always want to do different things. Like a swimmer is not just going to swim. A swimmer is going to lift weights. A swimmer is going to do something else. Like, stuff like that. You want to just keep doing different things. And I make the time, like I'm going later tonight, like a 7 p.m. class. And and then the weekends I do the other gym, and I just make it work. And that's really it. And if you can't afford the gym, you can still run outside. I do that too.
Yep.
Go run on the sand.
Take your weights. Go
to Marshall's, get a yoga mat, get an 8-pound kettlebell. It's not impossible to do. Turn on YouTube. And I'm not a personal trainer. I'm not that physically fit. I'm not qualified to give you any type of counseling, but this is what
it's nice to hear, from somebody like yourself. Everybody knows who you are. They can relate to you. And, it's kind of like, if I can do it, anybody can do it. You could, and that's the way it is. You get stuck in a rut, and you can't. This morning, getting my hair done, I was talking to Nadine. I was telling her about going to the gym. I said, I walked on the treadmill for 15 minutes. 15 minutes. That was it. That's all the time I had today, because I got behind with work and everything else. But I made sure I walked for at least 15 minutes. I'm going to go back and walk later on. Walk again. She said, Lisa, forget that. She goes, I turn on my reggae. I put my reggae music on YouTube, and I'm going to town. And that's it too. Get yourself up and dance and just move your body. Like we were stuck for so long with COVID. I mean, you kept going. You kept your exercise going. I was so proud of you. I was stuck. I felt like I couldn't go out. I didn't go to the gym. Well, the gyms were closed. And I didn't even do my walk because we didn't know what was going on in the air, et cetera. I was a little teensy paranoid. But for good reason, right? For good reason.
Yeah.
But, so now it's a great time. So this is great advice from you, Brittany. It's time to get back, get fit, drink your water. Do you have your water nearby? Everybody.
Yeah, it's here.
Oh my gosh. You've got to see. It looks smaller on camera, but I'm sure your screen is very big. This is the water that my daughter, Brittany Abbate, I almost did it that time, drinks every single day. What is that? 48? What is that?
No,
92.
Over like 100 something.
Like
it's like a few away from a gallon.
That's amazing.
And I bought this by accident. I didn't mean to get it this big. I get it off Amazon. It's great.
Nothing's by accident.
Exactly.
Right,
but move past my fitness journey. I don't want to do all that.
All right.
But I do want to share, I do work for POAC Autism Services. I mentioned earlier. By the time this podcast comes out, the event will be over. However, POAC, we don't donate. We're not funded by the government. There you go. We only go by donations. And brief story with POAC. POAC's been around for 20 years. And throughout the years, it has changed. Now we're the largest provider of autism education, recreation, and training in the entire state of New Jersey.
That's incredible.
Gary Whiteson, who's been on the podcast, has trained over 72,000 first responders on autism recognition and response. This is life-saving training. If you ever come across a police officer, a firefighter, security guard, and the person has autism, they know that the person has autism, and nothing else is, going on, because there's too many things in the media that police mostly have misconstrued the person, thinking that they're either on drugs or something, but they actually have autism.
Yeah.
So mainly doing that, that's a big thing. But doing school assemblies, educating teachers. Gary likes to say we like to teach the teachers how to teach. Huge education. We have support groups. The New Jersey Autism Warriors is a private online support group on Facebook. If you are a parent or a caregiver of a child or an adult with autism and you live in the state of New Jersey, go on there.
What's the website, Brittany? Say
It's
that.
not a website, it's Facebook.
Oh, it's just on Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay.
New Jersey Autism Warriors, and you can find it on POAC's website, poac.net. They do events, like discounted events all over the place as well. They have about, 1,500 members on that support group. Amazing parents. If you have any questions or suggestions, you go on that support group. They are there for you. And then we do conferences for parents and caregivers. We do so much for the community, and we're so small now because of COVID. We're only a staff of 3.
Right.
So our walkathon, we usually have, I think, 6 all over the state. Now we only have 1 due to COVID, because usually all of our walkathons are at school districts and they are not ready for us to do the walkathons yet. So we are going to be at Lakewood Blue Cross Stadium in Lakewood, New Jersey. It's a baseball stadium, so we are allowed to do our walk. Our goal is $250,000, and that is our budget for the year. It's just that usually, like I said, we have 6 other walks, so that determines our budget.
Right.
And we really need these donations, because unlike other nonprofit,
so anybody could just support. Anybody could donate and sponsor. You don't have to.
Yeah. So unlike other nonprofit organizations, like big corporate companies, when you give us the donation, it goes back to the community. Other organizations don't tend to do that. They say it's going back to research or whatever they say. This goes back to the community in New Jersey. This is going back to the first responders training, the events that we hold, the support groups that we do, the events, like everything.
I'm sorry. Sometimes you do free. You do a lot. You do the pool on the weekends, right?
We do more than just pool. We do surfing events. We do ice skating. We do adult dances.
And is this free? Is all of this free?
It's free. It's free for POAC members. So if you're not a POAC member, it's $20 for the family. That's it.
That's fantastic.
If your family is 7, it's $20.
Wow.
That's it. And being a member just shows the level of support. It takes care of what we need to take care of to provide you with the event, for the food, the entertainment.
No, that's incredible what Gary does, what he provides, and what you provide, and the rest of your team at POAC does is absolutely amazing. It's extraordinary.
Yeah.
It really is. To have, and Gary, I mean, God bless him for the patience that he has for working with his son, who is what, 27 now?
Yes, I believe he's 27.
And he's amazing, as I said before when he was on the show. But so are you, Brittany. You're just fabulous. And Gary's going to love this. He's going to love that you're supporting and talking about this again on every social media platform. And just super excited to have you on the show. Short, sweet, but I wanted to show everybody your face and share what you're doing now, especially the Dupixent, the international television spot. You're a star.
You just keep advancing it like it's bigger and bigger than it actually is. I got one line. It's like, oh, you mind if I ad lib? Like, I'll just make it like ridiculous.
So proud of you. So proud of you.
Thanks, Mom. But I want everyone to, I can't stress this enough. Please support POAC Autism Services. Even if you're not in the state of New Jersey, you know me, just do it anyway. POAC.net is the website. And for our walkathon, June 26th, like I said, by the time this podcast comes out, it'll be over, but you can still donate on the walk site. You can go to my walk page. So for that, it is poacwalk.org/Lakewood. So thank you again, everyone. Follow POAC on Facebook and Instagram, POAC Autism Services. And we really appreciate anything you can provide. And we want POAC to be around for 20 more years. And I think that's it.
Yeah. Well, with the leadership of Gary and, the rest of the team that he has, it's going to happen. It really will.
Yeah.
And he was on Dr. Oz. I mean, how did
He
he
was
do
on Dr. Oz. Yep. You can find that episode on Hulu somewhere.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
No, this has been amazing, sweetheart. I know how busy you are. You are on a tight schedule, so I won't keep you. But how about you do the closeout today?
Before I do the closeout, you need to talk about what's going on with you and your events.
Oh, okay. So we had an event that was very, very successful. We had a 45-minute fast track inventing A to Z class, which was off the chain. Fast, we call it rapid fire. We had rapid fire questions that people absolutely loved. So I took questions from our guests prior to having the class, and it just worked out so well. So we're having another one coming up. That's going to be Thursday, July 29th from 7 to 7:45 again. And that's on our website. So go to the website and check it out. It's inventingatoz.com, inventingatoz.com. And it'll also be on social media, on all of our social media platforms. You must register. Please register. As a matter of fact, if you register before July 9th or 10th, I think it is, you get 10% off. 10% off. You will get a promo code. And so you got to be there 100%. And Brittany, thank you for reminding me of that. That's
what I'm here for.
I know. You got to come back more often, sweetie pie.
Yeah, well, when we get moving and grooving again with podcasts and my schedule kind of regulates after everything settles with COVID and work hours and stuff. Yeah.
All right. So you can do the wrap. I'm leaving it up to you. Do you remember how it goes?
I don't know. You can get my mom at inventingatoz.com.
Better.
Go to I actually forgot. Rate, review, and subscribe. This podcast is also, as you can see, video recorded, but it's also available through all the podcasting platforms, smartphone, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Spreaker, Spotify. Please show your support. Like I said, rate and review. It helps us move up and to have people listen to us, have access, because this is not only a podcast as a conversation, as Mom says, it's not an interview, it's a conversation. We're helping others. My mother's services are incredible, inventing A to Z, from concept to fruition. So it's a great platform to be a part of. And I think that's it. Oh, yeah, I think that's it. What do you think?
You're perfect.
Okay.
You're not rusty at all. Oh, but I have to treat you like the rest of our guests. So what's the song that inspires you?
I don't know.
Come on.
I don't know.
What's the song, Brittany? Come on.
I don't know. I really don't know. I'm trying to think if I was in the car.
What gets you pumped up?
Everything does, really. You know what? Listen. Anything Lizzo. I love Lizzo. She's great. Yeah. Anything with her, she sings.
All right. What's the happy dance? Come on, you got a happy dance. Let's
I don't know.
Come on. Just hands in the air.
I don't know. I can't do this at the top.
You can't.
No, that's not. See, now I'm on the spot. I can't do that. I guess if I'm in the car, I guess a light shimmy.
Oh,
Mirror on the wall, don't
yeah, it's more car dancing. Yeah, and for everyone out there, my mother always tries to make me dance in front of people when I don't want to, like she's trying to do right now. I'm sure people listening or watching, you know exactly what I'm talking about. There's that one person. Come on, dance. Listen, don't give in to the pressure. If you don't want to dance, you sit down and hit yourself. Don't dance for anybody. You want to dance, get up and dance. I've had it. Enough is enough. I don't want anyone making me play the piano. Go ahead, play hot cross buns. No, I'm done. Done. Play your clarinet. No, I don't want to. Brittany, just do it. Like, why are you making me do things I don't want to do? Don't do it, everybody. Don't be obligated. Don't do it.
Are you are you telling everybody how you felt when you were a child?
And into some of my adulthood.
When was the last time you played the clarinet? Don't. Have I forced you to play the clarinet in the last 15 years? Oh.
I'm bringing up all these triggered memories. But having me get up to dance is probably every month, once a month.
Ah, my face hurts. Ow. Oh my gosh. Well, as I said, everybody, my favorite person, and you know what? You see why? My favorite person on the podcast, my daughter, Brittany. This was amazing. Thank you. I needed this laugh.
No problem.
Best, honey. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Love you,
All right,
Mom.
everybody, thank you so much for listening, for watching, and I hope you have had as much fun as I've had sharing with my daughter. Until next time, guys, keep on lifting each other up 2 hands at a time. Sometimes you got to use your foot. Until next time.